Hey there, what's going on? I hope you're doing really, really well. I wanted to shoot a short video today because I've been thinking a lot about, I've been learning in organic intelligence with Steve Hoskinson. We've been talking a lot lately about as we grow our energetic capacity, basically our ability for our nervous system to process greater and greater uh, energy, emotion, feelings, thoughts, like as we expand and open up that capacity, we can experience more life. And so what's cool is, as humans, we put meaning to, oh, this is joy, and this is sadness. And what's interesting is that for the nervous system, it's just simply about bigness. It's just our ability to experience more. So in the trauma community, it's really famously known to sort of, let's build up your capacity to be with these experiences of trauma and grief and sadness and anger and hardship. And that's one end of the spectrum. But what's interesting is that, again, it's just our overall ability to process energy in the system as it's running through our bodies. So what I want us to consider, and this is what Steve Hoskinson shares with us as students, is he says that we can also do this exact same process by growing our capacity to experience joy and pleasure in our lives. So if I put more and more of my focus on growing my capacity to grow joy, I then also, ironically, actually grow my capacity to experience hardship and to experience grief and to experience sadness. And that by expanding that container, uh, I then can be more resilient in life. When hardships come in life, I can then know how to handle those things in a more appropriate and effective and efficient way, really. Honestly, we can move through things a lot quicker. So, one of my other mentors, Mark Reed Smith, likes to say that it's not about being perfect, it's about how quickly I can get back on the horse. And so it's the same thing here because in life, things are going to knock us down. I mean, certainly COVID this past year with the pandemic, a lot of things this past year have been hard, have really knocked us down. And so what's really powerful about the nervous system, and again, as we expand our capacity to hold more, to deal with more in our lives, how much better is it for me to press into enjoyment and into pleasure rather than into pain and sadness and like sitting with how painful and horrible my life is? What if instead I sat with how amazing and fun my life is and how enjoyable, this drink of water is? And but like that was really pleasurable. That was really enjoyable. Or for me, like I just enjoy feeling the the softness of my head when I shave it. Like it feels really fun to do that. And so the more and more that I can go into these micro experiences of pleasure and joy instead of these deep, powerful, heavy experiences of pain, we actually grow our capacity slowly over time to be able to experience more life, which who isn't wanting to experience more life, right? Again, especially if it's in the context of joy and happiness and pleasure. So that's it for today. That's really like the solution. That's the thing I want you to think about for your life in general is like, how can I experience more goodness in our lives? And so that's your call to action today is I'd love for you to just find a moment where you're really enjoying yourself and catch yourself in the moment to actually savor the enjoyment of it. That's it for today. Super happy to be with you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.